Hello everyone, hope you're having a great day. Wonderful, wonderful weather. Can't brag enough this week. It's just getting to the end of it because I've already said starting next week we're going into some gloomy gusts, dreary, cold. Alright, take two. Interesting enough, that leads us to today's little discussion. Confidence. Maybe overconfidence. See, I just made one of the basic mistakes that a person who's been doing this for as long as I have, which is 6 months now, should not be making. See, I brought my backup battery with me, like I always do, but I didn't bring it with me. I left it in my car instead of putting it in my pocket, which, didn't do me much good since I walked about 10 minutes away from the car. And so I paid the price and now walked 10 minutes back to get it. And we'll be shooting this right now as we walk because I really don't have that much time now. But I've noticed lately that confidence, the lack of, too much of, been a horrible thing in this world lately. If you suffer from any of those, lack of, too much of, or even a good sense of confidence, you at some point are going to fall victim to lots of jealousy. Lack of confidence, not so much. Overconfidence, definitely, and believing in your own confidence and having confidence in yourself, for sure. Like me just now, I was a victim of my own overconfidence. I thought I'd outsmart myself. I have the battery. I just too lazy to put the 1/4 gram battery in my pocket and carry it with me. And therefore, after making a 10-minute hike to the location I wanted to shoot my video, I immediately ran out of battery power. Just what I deserve for being overconfident. But what made me think about this was something that happened the other day. Yesterday, I was working, and my current employers, they're new at this. Me, I've been doing it for a while. But they still want the privilege of showing you how to do it again. Not that they do it their way or it's any different. It's that it's different for them. It's new for them. So instead of asking, are you familiar with this? They just break it down ABC baby style. So when I added my 2 cents and said, oh, you mean do it like this and we like it like that? They looked at me cross-eyed and were kind of upset. Because they're like, yes, that's exactly it. And they're like, you understand this? And I was like, yes, I understand this. I've done it before. And they're like, oh, okay. So, in the last day or so, I've decided that even though I know what they would like me to do, and I know how they want me to do it, I'm going to let them just get the rush of being able to tell me how to do it. And just shake my head yes and be like, oh, thank you so much, got it. Because, you see, people want you to be confident, but they don't. Not really. They want to feel confident and strong. So they could care less how you feel. So when you're overconfident, it angers them. Because they think you're a know-it-all. And not necessarily a know-it-all, but you just happen to know what you're doing. But they perceive it as know-it-all. When you have no confidence, people look down on you and say, you got to stand up for yourself. You got to believe in what you do. And, they criticize your work because you're not following through with authority. You don't have enough confidence in what you're doing. And then if you do have confidence in your work, they always tell you, don't think you're so smart. Don't be so sure. How sure are you of that? So I thought it was just really interesting, the whole concept behind confidence. If you have too much, that's definitely a downfall. You're going to say you're overconfident and a bragger. If you don't have enough, you're going to say you're wimpy and weak and you need to believe in yourself. And if you do have the ideal level of confidence, then they think that you need to re-question yourself. And do you really believe in what you're doing? Maybe you shouldn't. So, for today, I'd like to share with you my thought on confidence, and that would be just don't pretend you don't have enough, too much, or anything in between. When it comes to confidence, just let it shine through. If people want to correct you, accept it. If people tell you to step up, accept that too. Just go on your merry way. You know, it's like all new for me. I haven't interacted with people in over a year and a half. I was used to being in my house and being the only attitude and vote that mattered, but I remember all this, the politics of playing nice. So, you know, keep your confidence in check and probably keep it to yourself. Seems like the safest thing to do. So that's what I'm going to be doing for a little bit here anyway. It's a parking lot. Oh, Thursdays. Happens every time, man. Remember when I used to drive out here just to do paperwork? It's even worse just being out here all the time, man. Place is a nightmare. This light hasn't changed in my direction 3 signals now. The green hour is burnt or something, and these people are too stupid to go. Killing me. Just killing me. Well, what a long day, huh? Thursday is definitely the longest day for getting home, hands down. I noticed that the last 3 Thursdays now that I've been coming back, every other day of the week I'm able to make it back to the house by, 6 o'clock. On Thursdays, I never get back to the house before 7. There's just that much extra volume of traffic. I guess it has to do with it's one of the days of the week that even people that work home-based have to come down to Tampa to do paperwork and stuff. It must be, because there's no other day of the week that's like this at all, ever. Anyway, it was a great day at work. We were working on a project, special project. I love special projects. Didn't get to do much of that at the other place. They kept you, locked into doing one thing all the time, which was totally boring and inefficient. Here we do a lot of outreach and special projects and mix it up a little, keep it all interesting. So I'm really enjoying it. And it's a much higher rate of patient interaction than my old position, which is one of the things I truly miss the most. I was working in such an administrative capacity that it was very rare I got to speak to a patient. Now it's an everyday. I get to speak to them every day. I get to solve their problems and help them out. And one of the reasons I actually got into doing what I do, not to be an administrator. I didn't want to always sit behind a desk and just, work on Excel sheets and read reports and sign off on things. Thursday, go sign paperwork that was done a week ago type thing. I wanted to always interact with the patients. That's what I like to do. So this definitely gives me the opportunity on a daily basis to always interact with them. And the company I work for is small and growing, so they need a lot of hands-on. They need me more than just to sign off the paperwork for them and, apply my license to their needs. They actually need me to help their patients, which, I'm building my new list of VIP patients. It's been a while since I've had that, but I can identify them like that. And it unburdens the entire practice, so I'm enjoying it. I'm much happier. There's no comparing it. But like I said, the only thing is Thursday kind of sucks. No matter what time I leave, no matter what direction I go, no matter what alternate route I take, it just never plays out that I'm able to get home at a decent hour, like 6 every other day. Maybe I'll figure out what exact minute or route or street I need to be cutting through that I'm not. But for now, it looks like Thursday will be the days that I just totally occupied with work and nothing else, which is not bad. By the time I get home, I eat, and you know what I mean? I take care of business, man. I have a lot of subscribers that I follow, so I'm a consumer. I'm a monster consumer of the YouTube. Besides creator, I think you have to be a monster consumer in order for it to be beneficial for everyone. And so I always make comments, I always consume, I always go see all my subscribers that have channels. You have a great one, man. I always go see all my subscribers and comment on their pages and thumbs up because it's important. I know it's super important to me, so I know it's got to help them. It motivates you to do more. Because, man, you go for a while without a thumbs up or a comment, and you start guessing and second-guessing yourself, questioning what you're going to do. See, here goes another Momo that's just going to bulge in, not going to even... Don't worry about your cars. Go, on! Unbelievable. They turn me into that. I don't like to do that, man. You know, this idiot just going to force his way in, you know? Thursdays. Anyway, I think I better concentrate and stay in tune with not getting the road rage. I have to concentrate on that because, you know, those like that really get me. Anyway, y'all know how we do it. Comment, like, subscribe. It's down there on that side. Hit that notification button so you never miss a new upload. Love ya. See y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. I think I'm really thinking of getting up early, but I probably won't because I wanted donuts. But now I'm thinking I may have to do a sunrise shoot on Saturday and just, you know, readjust my schedule. So I'm not quite sure sunset's gonna work, but anyway, it's time to do some aggressive driving. Y'all have a good one. See you tomorrow. Stay safe.